Hi, I hope that you're well. Tonglen meditation, or sending and receiving, reverses our usual logic, which is to hold on to the good things and to push away the things that we find uncomfortable. So in this meditation, we think about things that cause us to suffer and things that cause others to suffer, and we take on board those things. We internalize them, we embody them, and then we imagine that with the breath, every time we exhale, we give out a positive, transformed quality. So we're transforming suffering into the alleviation from suffering, comfort, steadiness, calm, peace, and ease. Now, it's not an easy meditation to do, and it can be challenging at certain points. So as we go through the meditation, at any point, if you feel that it's difficult to think about anyone other than yourself that might be going through a struggle, you can think about people like you who might have, at this point in time, enough on their plate as it is without thinking about others. But otherwise, we go through the process of thinking firstly about ourselves, then about someone that we know, about people who might be going through a similar situation, and then we expand that even wider to all people who might be suffering with any kind of condition that's causing them to suffer. So let's begin. As you inhale, sit up tall, the chest will expand, the spine extends, crown of head aligns with tailbone. As you exhale, just soften and tune in to the solid nature of the ground. Let the hands rest on top of the thighs, palms down, or if you prefer, you can have the left hand in the lap, palm facing upwards, right hand on top with the thumbs touching. If you have a different hand position, feel free to use that. To begin with, just notice the spacious, luminous nature of the mind. Cognizant, so we can make sense of different things that we're experiencing. Luminous, because we are able to experience these things. But try not to diminish anything or exaggerate anything. Just let whatever's there be there. And then allow the eyes to close. One more in-breath, creating kind of uplifting quality. And as you exhale, relax into this position that you're in. Now start to visualize a hot, dark, heavy, smoky kind of substance. Really thick, black. As you inhale, let that move into you. Into your lungs, maybe deep into the belly. And as you exhale, transform that into a cool, bright, light substance. Again, inhale the heat, the darkness, the heaviness. And as you breathe out, offer cool, bright light. Once more, breathe in the thickness, the weight, the darkness. And as you breathe out, transform that into cool, bright light. Now think about something that is currently causing you to experience some kind of suffering. Maybe some hurt, some worry, some sadness. A specific situation. Doesn't matter how big or small this thing might be. As you inhale, take on the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness of that situation. And as you breathe out, offer yourself coolness, brightness, lightness. Breathe in again, the hurt, the worry, the struggle. And as you breathe out, offer yourself the antidote, something that will help to alleviate this difficulty. Breathe in again, the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness. And as you breathe out, offer cool, bright light. Now think about someone that you know who's going through a difficult situation. Perhaps they've encountered illness, injury, maybe a bereavement or loss of some kind. Perhaps something else. When you think about this person, you will be invited to now take on board their struggles. But as I said at the beginning, if you feel like you have too much to think about on your own without expanding any further, then you'll think about yourself, and all the people who, like you, might be full to the brim with enough discomfort at this moment in time. If you feel comfortable to, take on board the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness of this other person's situation. As you breathe out, offer them coolness, brightness, lightness. Breathe in their worry, any sadness, any anxiety. And as you breathe out, give them the antidote, something that will bring them steadiness and ease. Breathe in the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness. And as you breathe out, offer cool, bright light. Now think about another person who is perhaps suffering with something similar to the person that you thought about. When we suffer with anything, it's unlikely that we're the only person to have ever experienced this thing. So it's very likely that there will be others somewhere in the world going through a similar situation. At this point, think about those people. If it's too much to think about them, come back to yourself and all those people who might be having difficulty just with their own life as it is. But otherwise, you breathe in the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness of all these people's situation. And as you breathe out, you offer coolness, brightness, and lightness. Breathe in the worry, the pain, the fear. And as you breathe out, offer steadiness, ease, and relaxation. Once more, breathe in the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness. And as you breathe out, offer cool, bright light. Now at this point, we expand even further to all the people around the world, regardless of who they are, where they exist geographically, what they look like, what their interests are, their social status, material wealth. Any suffering whatsoever in any person, human or non-human. Again, if it's too much to think about others, come back to yourself and the people like you who might be really struggling with just how much they've taken on anyway. But otherwise, breathe in all the hotness, all the darkness, all the heaviness of the suffering of all people. And as you breathe out, offer coolness, brightness, and lightness. Again, breathe in the fear, the pain, the worry. And as you breathe out, offer softness, calmness, ease. Breathe in the hotness, the darkness, the heaviness. And as you breathe out, transform that into goodness, comfort, steadiness, support. And then come back to this spacious nature of the mind. Let the body rest. Let the breath rest. And then let the mind just settle. Aware, luminous, cognizant, observant, but spacious. Just let things drift by. Now bring the hands together in a prayer position. Bow the head. Think about someone that you'd like to dedicate this practice towards. Anybody at all. It can be a whole group of people if you like. Think about how you can transform some of these thoughts, this exchange of self for other, this consideration of the difficulty that other people might be going through, perhaps into some kind of supportive words or even supportive actions. I hope this helps in some way. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I hope that you like and subscribe. If you'd like to do other meditations, please let me know and we can explore them together. Namaste. Thank you.